Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and Honorable Mrs. Olyati Nasari. As my lecturer introduce you, my name is Isfiya Annabila from Class A of Sharia Economy Study Program. Now I will present my essay under the title Financial Management: How to Manage Our Finance. First, financial management is an activity that includes planning, budgeting, inspection control, search, status of fund, and protection carried out to achieve a guaranteed financial condition. This is why financial management are important. With this, we can manage expense and loss of money for useless things. So why should we know how to manage our finance? Yes, of course, to avoid the occurrence of deficit in finance. Even if for managing personal finance, family, or business finance, then what should we do to avoid? At this presentation, we will talk about first, what is financial management? Why are financial management important? Why should we know about to how manage our finance? And what are the functions of financial management? First point, what is financial management? Financial management is an effort made by a company or person in designing activities related to the storage and control funds and assets includes planning, budgeting, inspection control, search, steps to save fund, and protection. Financial management is a company management process, starting from the equation to save fund and how the funds are used for the progress of the company. Why are financial management important? Why are financial management important? Financial management is a company management process starting from the equation of funds to how the funds are used for the progress of the company. That's why the company or personal finance must be managed properly. There are several things that make financial management important. Those are, first, knowing capital expenditure. If you have good financial management, you will know when to make an income. Generating assets purchase. All financial consideration for capital expenditure must balance the income to be generated with the amount to be spent. Second, manage operational cash. By managing your cash flow well, you will always have enough cash to pay for utilities, telephone, insurance, payroll, and supplies. For that, you have to look ahead and see when the business receivable are due date of the bills owed. Third, lower costs. Of course of this. One of the responsibilities of financial management is to keep costs as low as possible. And the last is assist with tax planning. The tax of managing financial management includes planning for taxes. This tax planning process can certainly help companies in making tax estimated so that you can allocate more funds to make tax payment obligation. Next point. Talk about why should we know how to manage our finance. Why should we know how to manage our finance? Everyone or company that wants to progress and develop must manage its finance properly. And now some of the objectives of financial management include, first, maintain cash flow so that company spending remains under control. So improve the company's financial performance by reducing the budget that is not priority. Third, make the capital structure more balanced between the budget and borrowed funds. Financial management can increase company's profit in the long term. With good financial management, the company's budget will automatically be more efficient. So, maximizing the company's capital, one of which is because they're increasing trust of investors so that they are willing to increase their investment. Reducing capital costs due to proper planning, and the last is reducing work risks due to the right financial management decisions. Those are some of the objectives of financial management. Next slide. We will talk about what are the functions of financial management. Financial management is important because financial management has a clear function, which must carry out by the company's manager. Those are, first, planning function. Planning function which is a financial planning in the company that includes cash management, profit and loss calculation, and cash flow planning. Second, the budgeting function is a budgeting activity for the procurement of goods or service. You have to keep the budget to a minimum to achieve greater profits. The third, the controlling function, focus on monitoring and evaluating financial conditions so that the financial system runs well. Fourth, the auditing function directs you to check finance according to accounting principles to avoid potential misappropriation of funds. And the last is reporting function. This is important too. It's the activity of reporting financial performance. All the process must be done openly because this report contains information about the company's financial condition. And this is my last slide. In conclusion of my presentation today is financial management is an activity that includes planning, budgeting, inspection control, search, steps to save fund, and protection carried to achieve a guaranteed financial condition. Financial management is important for knowing capital expenditure, managing operational cash, lower costs, and excess tax planning. Every person or company that wants to progress and develop must manage its finance properly. Because with managing finance properly, we can get the best finance ever. And we need it. These are financial management functions which must be carried out by company managers or person, like planning function, budgeting, controlling, auditing, and reporting function. All the process must be done openly because this report contains information about the company's financial management. And last but not least, financial management is a company management process starting from the acquisition of funds to how the funds are used for the progress of the company. That's why the company or personal finance must be managed properly. There are several things that make financial management important. First, for knowing capital expenditure, manage operational cash, lower costs, and excess tax planning. Okay, this is my last presentation. I am sorry if you found some mistake from me. I hope we can learn from my presentation. And the last we say you, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next time.